Front nine, back nine, or eyeing the 19th hole, wherever you are in life, Host Plus can help you drive your retirement further. That's a plus.
What we saw at the last Asian Tour event has blown me away that there are professional golfers out there that think they can get away with it.
Welcome to Talk Birdie to Me with former world number 16 Inhoi Hur and Tour Pro Mark Allen, live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. And thanks to our great partners, Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to Me, Titleist, the clear number one ball in golf, FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Better, when the greats bet, they bet with Better. Ping will help you play your best. And the Golf Clearance Outlet, who beat everyone's prices. Now, here's Nick and Mark.
G'day everybody, welcome to the program. There is an issue in professional golf. Nice to see you, Inhoi Hur.
And you, Mark. Apologies, we're a day late, by the way, to
that's okay.
listeners, viewers.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Did you have a nice time up there, did you? Yeah. Was it nice and sunny up in Queensland?
I was doing a golf day up there, yep.
What course was it?
Sanctuary Cove. Was
How's it looking?
Beautiful.
Pines or the
Very
Palms?
nice. We're on the Pines. I was on the 7th hole in a Beat the Pro competition.
Anyone beat you?
And I got hammered.
That's no good.
No, I got the 13 people got me. So.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun, though.
Mate, that's a big tick for them. They've gone home and told the partner.
Yeah,
wow.
but they put it in a spot on the green. It was a right-hander's pin, not a left-hander's pin.
Of course it was.
So,
yeah,
anyway.
it was.
Hang on, before we go any further, Mark, you got to tell the Wolfpack what you did yesterday.
Oh yeah. Well, the funny thing is, you told me this 10 days ago that you were going up to Queensland, and for whatever reason, I've parked that knowing that. And then that we're going to do it on Wednesday. Then you said we're going to do it on Wednesday. So I looked at my diary and I've got Ted Whitten Jr.'s Prostate Cancer Day at Victoria Golf Club. So thinking about it all, I've probably in my mind gone, I better let Ted know at some stage. Anyway, I've had a couple of busy weeks. It's been a little bit on. And I knew that we were doing it at 11:30.
Yep.
But I thought we were doing it at 11:30 yesterday. So
rocked up.
I've rocked up. I'm pushing the button in the foyer going, let me in. And
it's funny.
Dan's called and said, hey, we're doing it tomorrow. And then, of course, I had to call Ted Whitten Jr. and say, oh, Ted, I can only play 9 holes. Anyway.
I checked my phone and I had a good chuckle, I must admit.
I bet you did.
Anyway. What did Trish say, by the way? She call you an idiot?
Yeah, of course. Yes, she did. She did call me an idiot.
Fair enough.
Can we move on?
Okay.
Yes.
Because what we saw on the Asian tour with this bloke, Inhoi Hur, and the stories that have got back and what we know to be true, to be factual, has shocked the hell out of me. I mean, I knew there was cheating going on in the 70s and probably the 80s in Asia. But what we saw at the last Asian tour event has blown me away that there are professional golfers out there that think they can get away with it. So let's tell the story.
Yep.
It's round 3. This character, Inhoi Hur, who is a bit of a rock star looking character.
Yeah, they're playing up in Korea.
And has a lot of fans.
Yep.
Like he's a rock star. He's got fans. He's hit a ball out of bounds, hit it right. Not only are there out of bounds stakes, but there is a line on the ground.
Correct.
He hit a provisional golf ball. The provisional ball went to the right-hand side on the fairway. As the players in his group are walking up, they can see the ball. It's on the wrong side of the line.
Interestingly, apparently, again, I spoke to someone who was playing the tournament and he was speaking to all the players out there. Inhoi remained back on the tee for quite a while.
That's right.
And didn't walk up with his playing partners, which is a little strange.
Well, after you've hit your provisional, it's a green light.
Let's go up there and look for it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So why you would hit provisional down the right and then wait, that is sus right there. I mean, real sus. So then next what happens is there are spotters all over the place. There's a rule official right there on the scene. The rules official has seen that the ball is out of bounds, and it was clearly on the wrong side of the out of bounds line.
The players have seen it.
The players have seen it.
His playing partners.
So the spotter has done the right thing. He picks it up and he's going to throw it back to the player or the caddy or whatever.
He threw it back to one of the other players' caddies.
One of the other players' caddies, right? That's just what you do in golf because you want everybody to keep moving. When it's so obvious that the ball is out of bounds, you just get on with it.
Yeah.
And that's when all hell broke loose.
Meanwhile, I believe Inhoi has walked up to his provisional ball thinking he's just going to go play that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the first one's out.
Anyway, in Hoy's, all of his supporters have then gone nuts. All right? They have gone nuts. And from what, I'm reading between the lines as far as what the supporters are saying, they're trying to say that, why did you pick the ball up? It was inbounds. So they're going against what a rules official has done, what a spotter has done, and then they had to lead. Then there's a shouting match.
Well, it was 40 minutes, by the way. This was all taking place. They had to let a group through.
2 groups through.
In the end, the KGA, which is Korean Golf Association official, has gone, right, just play your provisional ball. We'll sort it out afterwards.
That's right.
In the scorer's hut.
That's right. They gave him a 4. They gave him a par. He knocked
There was
it on
another
the green.
screaming match.
And another screen match after the round?
After the round in the scorer's hut.
That's right.
Because there was all this controversy. In the end, they said, have a 4.
Have a 4.
Have a 4.
So basically,
after playing a provisional ball.
Basically, they gave him a mulligan in a professional tour event.
Correct.
That's what's basically happened. And that is just, you are not protecting the field.
No.
You got to protect the field.
And I can tell you, the player who I was talking to about all this, who was there, he said, all the Asian Tour players and the other, they were headless.
Headless.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
Well, it is. It is insane. And this is what we always say, don't we, Nick? Cheating in professional golf is stealing. And there's also the other thing that there's honour in golf. And, if we're talking about a touch of class, and when, the Ping Globals, we're going to talk about Cameron Young winning from wire to wire.
Yeah.
Well done to him.
Incredible.
But with a 6-shot lead on about the second or third hole, his ball moved a millimetre or two. He called it on himself.
Yeah.
That's what you do in professional golf. That is honour, and you've seen it countless times. How many people have you seen it with?
I've seen it a couple of times. I was playing with Brant Snedeker at the Australian Open.
Yep.
At the Australian Golf Club, final round. I think I had a 1-shot lead at this time, with about 6 holes to play, so I'm right in it. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I think we were playing maybe the par 5, might be the 14th, so maybe I had 5 holes to go. Anyway, I hit my shot in, and Brant comes over and says, Nick, look, my ball moved. And I said, okay, I didn't see it, don't know. And he says, it was just like a couple of mil, but it's moved.
That's right.
And I said, well, okay, let's call the official. And he had to give himself a 1-shot penalty. And in the end, me and him finished tied 1 stroke back of Craig Parry. So it cost him the golf tournament.
And you, being a good bloke, you would have said, make sure you move it back.
Yeah,
I guarantee it. That's what you do in professional golf. Make sure you move it back.
Otherwise, it's a 2-shot penalty.
That's right. So you've got to move it back. It's just one. And if you're playing, make sure you move it back, mate. That's just what you do. That is a BMW touch of class for Cameron Young because he did the right thing at the rail.
Can you call an official for me?
I think his ball moved.
It did.
I touched the ground, but I don't see how that would make it roll forward.
If you don't feel like you caused it, I think it's fine.
Ball rolled over forward.
Okay.
I mean, I was teed up pretty good, but
The question is going to be whether your actions caused that ball to move. Did they?
yeah. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I touched the grass and the ball rolled
Right
over.
behind it. So if it does, just replace it, put it back where it was.
Okay.
And we'll add a shot penalty.
Okay.
Just put it back. Replace
Okay.
it.
All right.
Don't play it where it is. Just put it back where it was.
Okay.
All right.
So you kind of have to think it's
was.
probably me.
And then just add a shot penalty.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
So there you go. I mean, that's standard in professional golf.
Well, the thing about that you got to realise is the official's almost saying, look, do you think you caused it to move? And he said, well, I put my club behind the ball and I don't think, maybe. And he says, but given maybe, okay, it's a penalty.
It's done.
As in Cameron Young saying this. Like
Yeah.
he said, look, I'll take the penalty. I mean, he did have a 6-shot lead, obviously, but it's still.
It would weigh on your mind, though, wouldn't
would.
it? It would. And this is the whole thing.
And I know some players that they'd be, no, I didn't cause that to move at all. So
Karma, like I've told this story before. When I was a kid, my ball moved in the trees. It was one of the first tournaments I ever played. I might have been 14 years old. The ball moved a good half a roll, right?
Okay.
It was a roll.
So
I didn't
it's a
count
big
it.
one.
I didn't count it. And I shot the worst score of my life. because I just felt like the world must have. So, I mean, I reckon I shot close to 90.
Karma got you.
Karma got me, and I learnt the greatest lesson you can learn in the great game of golf, that you just don't do that stuff. So it got to a point in this. I don't want to fluff my own pillows here, but I will. The best round of golf I ever had as an amateur, I shot 10 under par at Huntingdale Golf Club.
Hello.
But I put my club down behind the ball on the 13th hole, and it moved half an inch. And I called it. I hit the shot to 3 foot and tapped it in for par and went on to shoot 10 under. So they're the things you learn in golf, that you just do the right thing, because I didn't want the karma gods to come and smash me over the head the last 5 holes.
It's the thing about the game of golf. It is a self-governing sport, because you think about other sports like football, cricket, baseball, all them. They're actually, I wouldn't say they're cheating, but what they're doing is they're trying to push the rules, the boundaries as far as possible. And then you've got umpires, referees that, can call people out on it. Now in golf, if you see something no one else sees, you've got to do it. So.
Look, it never happened to me in professional golf, but I reckon I've been playing with 6 people where the ball moved, and they all just put their hand up and said, "My ball moved, Mark. I've moved it back. Just add 1." So it's done.
So let's circle back to the Asian Tour event.
So
come Sunday, he's gone out and he's shot a lights out round, 7 under. Very impressive.
And then let's show the putt now that he had for a 63 on the last day. I mean, talk about not having any conscience whatsoever. Check this out. Here he is. Here's the rock star.
By the way, the greens look cool.
How did that miss? All right. So right now, he's tied for the lead and pretty much in the playoff. So to save face, the Asian Tour has finally come over the top and said, "Hey, listen."
He's making the most of it. Doesn't look like he's too embarrassed.
Look at him walk off. He's a hero. I mean, if he had any honour at all, he would have gone up to the rules official. And I'm happy to say this. Where's my camera? If this bloke had any honour at all, he walks up to the rules official and says, "Sir, was my ball in or out of bounds?" And the rules official would have said, "Young man, it was out of bounds." And that is it. It's over. And he didn't do that.
So what happened was they said, "You're going to get a 2-shot penalty for yesterday."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you can do it after the fact, but apparently they did. And he wasn't in the playoff by 2 shots, and another screaming match ensued. And anyway, the playoff went on without him.
So they've rewarded the tantrum, basically, haven't they?
They've rewarded a tantrum, and he got 3rd place money. Tied 3rd place money,
Points,
whatever it
is.
All the points. He gets all the points. He gets everything.
Yeah.
Now, it just shouldn't happen.
No.
It just shouldn't happen. Now,
So to be very clear here, Mark, you are saying clearly he cheated.
how can we say this? He hasn't believed the rules official and the players that were in his group who saw the ball that was out of bounds. And he's had a tantrum. And in my view, not only is that dishonourable, that is cheating. That's my view.
Apparently there was quite a gathering of his fans and supporters and family there who were leading this charge as well. So there was a lot of pressure being put on the officials and that, and it sounds as though they caved.
And no doubt all his fans were saying it was inbounds, it was inbounds, it was inbounds. You don't listen to those people. You listen to rules officials and you listen to the people that are in your group. And they all saw the ball was out of bounds. End of story. Now, we didn't mention this kid's name a couple of months ago. Was it a month ago? But Ryan Ange. So, I mean, this happened here in Australia. It's a cover-up. No one even knew.
No, I didn't know about it.
I didn't know about it.
He got disqualified from a tournament, I think, for dropping a ball out of his pocket.
That's
I
right.
Think, who wrote about it? Was it Ryan?
Ryan at Monday Q.
Monday Q.
Ryan from Monday Q, who's had
Did a
the
big article
best
on
run
it.
of all time. He's dropping all kinds of stories, Ryan.
He is.
Congratulations. You're a star.
So he got banned from our tour.
Got banned from our tour, just walks onto another tour and plays.
Went over to play the China tour, and then all of a sudden he's now playing on Asian tour because he's done really well in these Chinese
He's
events.
found a home on the Asian tour, isn't he? I mean, I shouldn't be saying that because I'm sure Ryan will hopefully never cheat again. And there was a different story with Ryan. I mean, Ryan dropped the ball out of his pocket, right?
I believe so. That's
that's what he was accused of, dropping a ball out of his pocket.
Well, no, accused, but also clearly found guilty because he's suspended.
That's right.
Okay, I got a question for you.
But just suspended from Australia.
Yeah.
But see, this is the point that I think we both and everyone needs to make.
It should be a worldwide ban.
It's got to be a worldwide ban. Now, all the tours work together. You know, they all turn up at Augusta and the US Open and the PGA. They've got plenty of time to talk about this sort of stuff. And this one is a no-brainer. If you are done for cheating, no matter where it is, I don't care if it's on a Monday qualifying. If you're done for cheating, then your name goes onto a list and you can't play professional golf for 6 months, and that's the first offence.
Yep.
If you get done twice, life.
Love it.
Done. It is just over. You cannot cheat in professional golf.
I got an interesting question for you.
Yeah.
You're a Kingston Heath member.
Yes.
If you got caught for cheating, what would happen?
I'd get a 6-month penalty, I reckon.
Bang on the head.
If I was playing in the Wednesday comp with my group and I dropped the ball
Out of the pocket.
did a little sneaky, dropped it, and said, "I got it, boys. So I've got it. You wouldn't believe it. It's on the path." And did that, and somebody was, even let's say
Somebody saw you.
groundskeeper saw me,
Yeah.
right, and he said, "Hey, listen, Mark Allen, I just saw him drop a ball out of his pocket." I would get 6 months. I would get a 6-month holiday.
Okay.
And that would embarrass the hell out of me. And we've seen this 1,000 times. A lot of people who get a 6-month holiday, they end up, from embarrassment, leaving the club.
Yes.
They can't go back. And how could you go back?
No, I don't think you could.
How could you go back and see everybody at your golf club? It would be horrendous. So if that's what happens in a golf club, and it's not just Kingston Heath, folks.
No,
if it
it's
happened
everywhere.
at Albert Park, if it happened anywhere, you'd be more than likely to get a 6-week or a 6-month holiday. And if you've been doing it too often, you get kicked out of the club.
Gone. Yeah.
So that happens in amateur golf level, playing at a Staleford comp when you're playing for
A $10 voucher or something.
$10 voucher
Yeah.
for the pro shop.
Or a sleeve of Titleist balls.
But in the world of professional golf, well, you might be able to play in Australia anymore, but hey, come play with us.
So, guys, you've talked about Ryan Ange,
Yep.
and you've talked about, was it how do you say it?
Inhoi Hur.
Inhoi Hur.
That's two, and that's two we know about. Typically, when you hear about one or two or three of these scenarios, that's the tip of the iceberg, and there is more that you're not knowing. My question to you guys is this endemic to some extent, or is it just a couple of people who've done the wrong thing?
Well, it's now got to a point where I think it's crazy, and it's happening too often, and they're not getting big enough penalties, and that's why they're doing it. Like, I'm not going to say this kid's name, but we know of an Australian player who got done doing exactly the same thing, dropped the ball out of his pocket, and he ended up playing in a Corn Ferry event 2 weeks later, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
I think a lot of people will know what I'm talking about. So we got that one, we got this one, and now we've got this crazy situation in Asia, and it is because the tours are so weak, so gutless to actually put the hammer down and make an example of them. What's the old saying? You've got to sacrifice one to save thousands. Well, maybe in this case, I'm sure there's not thousands of people cheating in professional golf or in amateur golf. But you've got to sacrifice some to preserve not only the great name of golf, but also make sure that people who are watching on, who might be close, you might have been close to dropping the ball, who might have been close to doing the coin flip, might have been close to doing something stupid, that they go, I'm not doing that.
No, exactly.
I can't. I can't do that.
Yeah, I mean, the most, and not to stereotype this maybe in a way, but you always heard rumours about wherever you play in Asia, there's things that went on that, hang on, what's going on here? And I played up there a little bit when I was playing co-sanctioned events with the DP World Tour. And one in particular was this guy flat out was cheating in front of me, and I called him out on it.
That's right.
And I said to the rules official, and he said, no, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. And nothing. It didn't go further because it was just one-on-one.
That's right.
So,
I did it with an Indian player.
Crazy.
And he ended up being a pretty good player. But I didn't sign his card that day.
Neither did I.
Because he kicked his ball.
Yep.
And I saw him kick his ball. his caddy saw him kick the ball. The caddy actually picked up the bag and walked 3 steps and put the bag back down where it was again.
Oh, we're over here now. Okay.
It was so ridiculous. When the caddy puts the bag down, that's the base for a while.
Yes.
Then this bloke
The
kicked
old foot wedge.
Oh, I better move it over here.
Hang on, I got to get another yardage. Let me just get the book out again.
So if you guys were playing with this kid from the weekend, this guy from the weekend, if you guys were playing with him, say next weekend,
I'm not signing his card.
and you were partnered with him, you're going to have to.
I'm not signing his card. I'm not signing his card, and I'd ask the tour not to be playing with him because there'd be a blue.
If he doesn't get some sort of suspension, I don't know what. Something else has got to come out of this. You would hope.
That's right.
You would hope.
Because of the honour. So, look, he didn't throw the ball. He didn't do anything. Really what he's doing is he's believing his friends and family over rules officials and the playing partners. Now,
yeah, that's right.
All right. So you just don't do that. You listen to rules officials. If there's 2 people playing with you and they both say, hey, mate, your ball's on the other side of the line, what are you talking about? We can see it from 100 yards away. Then you just say, okay, I'll go with my provisional. And that's it.
So that's a big story when we're leading with that today, given what's going on with LIV.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
What has it been, a week? There's been a fair bit happening in LIV news. I saw John Rahm has come to an agreement with the DP World Tour.
Yeah. So
what that is,
he's
who
backtracked
knows?
a little bit. He's going to start paying some fines,
And
like Elvis Smiley is. So if you don't know, Elvis Smiley is the smartest kid in the room, right? So he came to an agreement with the DP World Tour that every time he plays in a LIV event, he pays whatever it is. Let's say it's €50,000 or dollars or whatever.
I don't think Elvis ever had to pay fines.
Didn't he?
So, yeah, I don't think that was the case.
Well,
that's
he's
a different scenario.
He's come to an agreement with LIV, but some of the other players, if they were playing in LIV events and they still wanted to be members of the DP World Tour, then they had to pay a fine. So that's the case, and that's fine. You come to whatever agreement you come to. Well done.
Well, it makes him eligible for the Ryder Cup now, John Rahm, which is good for the European team.
That's good for the European team.
Not good for the Americans.
And the Ryder Cup, and hopefully everybody gets together and starts playing table tennis and everyone's happy in that European room.
But then Scott O'Neill, the CEO of LIV, has come out and they're, put a new board in place and they're working with an investment banking group to try and raise some more funds for 2027 because obviously the PIF funding is no more come the end of 2026.
Yeah, we spoke about that last week, and I think
we weren't quite sure, but it's now definitive.
Yasser stepping down is news from last week, so he's not part of it anymore. He's sitting down from his spot on the board. To me, it looks like at best in 2027 could only be LIV Light.
It's quite a good name, actually. LIV Light.
Well,
LIV Light, live long, live. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if you've got money, would you invest in a LIV Light?
Well,
I don't think I would.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
If John Rahm goes back, Hatton goes back, if who else is out there? Bryson goes. Well, yeah, if Bryson doesn't play.
He's talking about becoming a YouTube golfer now.
YouTube golfer and just playing in the majors. I mean.
The Aussie boys would be interested to see what Cam Smith,
all those guys. Yeah, well, I don't think Cameron Smith's drawing much of a crowd these days, except for here in Australia.
Well, the one thing I'm feeling for is the people in Adelaide with LIV Adelaide next year. What happens with the North Adelaide redevelopment of the public golf course?
Well, it was a news story. I mean, I think you can play. I put it on our WhatsApp group chat. Dan. So, I mean, there was a news story in Adelaide. I think they're going to spend $45 million on North Adelaide public golf course to make it something. But what do you do there? Do you put the brakes on? I think I would.
I absolutely would.
I think it'd be pretty handy course to have a $45 million upgrade if it was going to happen.
True.
I think one of the challenges with them getting funding from these investors is if you're an investor, you look at the business plan, right? And you can say, right, how does it work? I mean, how will I get a return on my investment? And the model at the moment doesn't work, I don't think anyway. But the other thing is it's got significant risk because of what you might call key man risk. If Bryson's not there or Rahm's not there, like if I'm going to put in a whole bunch of money as an investor, I'm going to say, well, what's the guarantee that Rahm's still there for 5 years,
That's
or what's
right.
the guarantee that
is Phil going to play next year? I mean, he's missed the first 5 or 6 this year.
They can't guarantee that. I mean, look at Kim. Kim's great, but I don't think Kim on his own is going to hold up. The crowds.
No, that's exactly right. Look, the sad thing is, it was so good for our scene here in
Yes,
Australia.
I know.
I mean, it was a huge boost when LIV Adelaide was on, and the crowds and people who went, they all, every single person I know who went, got through the gates for 1 or 2 days, doesn't matter what year, they came back and said it is not only is it the best golf event they've been to, most of them told me it's the best sports event that they've ever been to.
Spectacle, yeah.
So they loved it. People
concerts and
loved
everything.
LIV Adelaide.
So, Mark and Nick, a question without notice for you. Given what we can see happening and what we read about and hear and what we know with Yasser leaving and so on and so forth, does LIV survive? Yes or no? As it stands today.
No. Who would invest?
I wouldn't think so.
Who would invest? I mean, it had tiny ratings in the States before all the big names started pulling out. Even if you didn't like Patrick Reed, I mean, he was the kind of the black hat of LIV, and no Koepka, no Rahm, no Bryson. Maybe
I think there's definitely something in this team element type thing. I mean, my favourite event was always the last one when every score counted. Now every score still counts, but possibly if they were going to keep going forward, you'd do something like an IPL type stuff, right? A 6-week thing where you get different teams and just playing a little condensed thing, maybe after the schedule's finished in America or between, in the quiet periods. Maybe you could do something like that, but that's about it at the moment.
So the PGA Tour, they put up when they're hitting indoors into the screen, what's that thing called?
TGL.
TGL.
Yeah. I don't see that, lasting too long myself either. So it's not something I want to watch.
Yeah, you can watch it at night time. I guess it goes into America prime time on a Monday night.
We asked the Wolfpackers, you want to know what they reckon about LIV?
Yes, please, tell me.
Okay. 4% said, I don't know if it'll survive, unsure.
Yep.
7% said, yes, they will get the money they need.
Right.
18% said it'll survive, but strip back, so you'll live light.
Live light. Yep.
71%, LIV's gone, it's all over.
Yeah.
71, there you go.
Yeah, I think I'm in the 71. Make it 72. I'm in there. You in?
73.
Make it 73.
Well.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to have a home. Yeah. And that's like I said, it's going to be sad for here in Australia and people who love LIV. It'll be sad for our ability to piggyback some of their names playing in our Australian Open. That'll be sad. It won't happen anymore.
So in a week and in a show where we've started by talking about cheating and we started by talking about LIV being in significant trouble, and obviously that's not ideal for many golf fans, how on earth do we find a plus for Host Plus this week? Is there one?
Oh, no. The plus was that in the end, Inhoi Hur got some kind of penalty.
Didn't make the playoff.
Imagine if he won the event.
If he'd have won that golf tournament.
So the Host Plus for the week is that this dude didn't win the event. What a sad plus, but thank you, Host Plus, for being such great partners of ours.
That is the weirdest plus.
It's a weird plus, but that's what we're going with.
It's a good one. That makes sense. That's good.
And then the opposite of that is the touch of class was Cameron Young calling a penalty upon himself.
We've
got a theme. I'm thinking my top 5 could be something around cheating. So
now,
we'll get to that anyway.
Well, good.
Now you've got an update for me.
I do have an update. And 2 years ago, we made very clear on this program that the top 100 rankings are very, very important. So because of that, the new ratings are out.
From Australian Golf Digest?
From Australian Golf Digest.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick.
Cool.
So
now they rated, what was it? A couple of years ago, they rated Cape Wickham as number 1.
Cape Wickham as number 1.
Where's Cape Wickham now?
Okay, Wickham's dropped back to number 3. Nick,
number 3, okay.
which is much more palatable.
Okay,
I can cop that one.
Top 2, I'm assuming.
I still think it's very, very high. So it's gone Royal Melbourne West.
Yep.
Kingston Heath at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Cape Wickham at number 3.
Yep.
It's really hard to get this done right.
I've got it here. New South Wales number 4.
New South Wales is number 4. Yes.
PK North number 5.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Barnbougle Dunes number 6.
Yeah.
Victoria number 7.
Yes.
Barnbougle Lost Farm number 8.
Yes.
Royal Melbourne East number 9. And Royal Adelaide number 10.
I'm glad they got Royal Adelaide in there.
So am I.
And the reason I say
I haven't got it after that. You'll have to look
after
that.
There's a few in there that are, you scratch your head. But basically, palatable.
Okay.
Now, I do want to bring this up.
Were they going for that? Was that the word they were going? Let's do a palatable list.
Palatable.
Palatable.
Okay.
That's what we want.
I can cop it. I can cop what it is. It's not bad. It's not accurate. It's
it's
not too far off.
It's not the Talk Birdie to me top 10,
No,
but
it's not. Ours is clearly the best top 20 in the whole world. It's very accurate.
true. Top
Very
20.
accurate, considering the courses that we did get to play.
Although we haven't played yet.
I was surprised that 7 Mile Beach was in there at number 11.
Was it?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I thought it was only limited rounds, so I thought they might have waited.
Mm.
But anyway,
I wonder how many people from their list. I mean, how
Well,
many
here's the thing.
people are on the list?
Well, I reckon when you look at it, I'm desperately trying to find it for you. But when you look at the course raters and there's a button you push, I think there's close to 200.
200 of
No
them.
way.
Wow.
Well, somewhere in between 100 or 200 of them
God.
names.
Jeez.
Now,
That's a lot of raters.
that seems a bit convoluted, don't you reckon? When I see that, I question how you bring it all together.
I don't know. Yeah, it's.
I mean, how would you do it? In a perfect world,
It's an algorithm of some sort.
in a perfect world, how do you do it? I mean, obviously, it's going to cost a bomb.
Oh, a bomb, yeah.
It would cost a bomb to do this every 2 years. But what you would do is you would have a dozen people
Aficionados.
that are trusted, not just Joe Blows off the street, and people who have had a lifetime in golf.
In golf,
I
yeah.
think is really important.
A good mix of maybe.
I don't want people who have been playing for 5 months
Mm-hmm.
or 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need a lifetime in golf. So I think you need 50 plus people who have been playing their whole life and they're in their 50s.
Okay.
I will do it that way. And I don't care if you've played 6 months and you think it's a good spot on it. You haven't played golf long enough. You don't understand the game.
It's a very expensive exercise.
But I think that's the way you do it. And they are all charged with playing, I don't know, 10 courses
Whatever's.
each.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 courses each. And somehow you'd get them through 150
Oh, it'd be
or
more
160 courses.
More than that, I'd say.
And then you would somehow do it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You putting your hand up or?
no. I told you.
You wouldn't want to do
I've
that.
told you this 20 years ago. I
Yeah.
was on one of them. I don't know whether it was Digest or the other one. What's the other one called?
Golf Australia magazine.
Golf Australia magazine. I don't know which one it was, but they sent me the list and I had to rank them all. And the courses on there they hadn't played for a long time. And I called the guy and I said, "Hey mate, I haven't played this course for 15 years." He said, "I just mark it how you remember it."
Wow. Okay.
I mean,
not great.
that means like the old Huntingdale, for instance, if you played Huntingdale in 1985 and then you hadn't seen it again until 2000 when the joint was a complete mess, and I'm ranking it how it was in 85, you just can't do that.
No.
All right, boys, time for the
can't do
turn. I am
Okay.
very keen to hear what you do decide on
What are
for
you gonna
the
do?
better top 5, Nick.
Come on, what are you going
Well,
to do?
it's going to be. It's got to be something around cheating. I'll come back after the break. It's not going to be the top 5 cheats in golf. I'm not going to do that, obviously. I think
Jeez,
something
I might
around
do-
the top 5 ways to
I'll do-
cheat.
What?
The top 5 ways to
ways
cheat.
Yeah,
What do you
okay.
think?
Interesting.
Something,
Top 5
something like that.
Top 5 ways to cheat in professional golf.
in
if you were
profession,
going to.
if you were going to, not that. You know.
Okay.
This will
Okay.
be good.
All right. I'll
right.
I'll work on it.
Wow, that's mind-blowing. I mean, it feels so solid.
That's as consistent as it gets.
Oh my gosh, it's good, man. I feel hot.
I'm glad if they play a different driver, because I know this one's the best.
It's the best feeling driver I've ever hit.
G'day, everybody. It's Mark Allen and Nico Hern, and it's time for the Talk Birdie to Me annual survey, Nicholas.
Yes, certainly is. And guess what? There's prizes to be given away.
Well, FootJoys, $300 FootJoys, and $300 GCO vouchers, golf clearance outlet vouchers. So, questions make the pod better for you. They make the pod better for us as well. We know what you want more of. It's very, very simple.
And what you want less of.
And what you want less of. So less touching, Nick. I'll stop touching you.
No more nipple touching.
No more nipple rubs. I'll see if I can get them out of my system, folks.
Okay.
And it takes about 6 minutes. It's very quick.
Nice and quick. The link's on our show notes, or you can find the link on our socials.
From Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, this is Talk Birdie to Me. Host Plus, the official retirement partner of Talk Birdie to Me. The golf clearance outlet. They beat everyone's prices. Ping will help you play your best. And better, ahead of the game. Now for Titleist, the number one ball in golf, and FootJoy, the number one shoe and glove in golf. Here's Nick and Mark.
Okay, folks, we have just had a revelation here. So the guy that you wouldn't sign the card for,
Yes, who was
and
blatantly
the
cheating.
guy that I wouldn't sign the card for is the same guy.
I can't believe
He's
that.
the same guy.
You couldn't think of his name, and we were talking in the break.
Because
and
it happened in the 1990s, but I remember he went on to be a good player.
he was, yeah.
And you know what happened?
Early 2000s is when I played with him, and it happened.
I know this isn't your top 5, right? But I just did my top 5 cheats in professional golf with a big
my
name.
God, okay.
Right? I'm going to show you, folks. You ready? Ready, set,
No,
go.
you're not.
There it is.
No, you're not. Someone's going to
see it.
slow motion that down.
Oh, jeez. You reckon? Look at that. Look at that. Look at number 5.
Oh, my gosh.
Look at number 5.
Look at number 1.
Wow.
Jeez.
Look at number 1.
No, you're going to have to edit that out.
What are you going to
Dan.
do? What are you going to do with that?
I'm going
You
to
think
scribble it
about
out.
Scribble it
I
out.
better scribble it
You
out.
gotta think about
But
it.
I finally just because I had number 4 vacant,
Yeah.
and then his name, this Indian golfer's name, just
Came to you.
popped into my head.
There you go.
You
Wow.
narrowed it down there.
And it was you. I said,
Well,
this
you
was
have actually
folks,
with
I
pro
promise you
golfers.
this. I
Yes.
said, have you ever heard of his name? And you just go, yeah, that was the guy. I said, that's the guy I wouldn't sign a card for.
Oh, gosh.
God.
Anyway,
All right.
we're not going to do the top 5 cheats in golf.
What are we doing?
We're doing the top 5, if you are going to cheat, ways to do it in professional
In
golf.
professional golf.
Professional golf.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not condoning cheating, obviously, but
Just
I,
the fact that you're doing this, Nick.
I
is
have
golden.
seen these things and heard about these things in professional golf. Number 5.
Okay, hang on. Before you go, I reckon Nick can get away with this because Nick is possibly the most honourable person
Clean
we
skin.
both know. So that's why he can get away with saying
Never
this
done
stuff.
anything wrong in his whole life.
yeah.
Not a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
When the greats bet, they bet with better.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
The top 5 for better. When the greats bet, they bet with better.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Number 5, actually, I haven't seen this one. You sort of mentioned, I thought, oh, yeah, it kind of makes sense. And I've known people to do this in amateur events, is number 5, changing your ball for downwind holes and into the wind holes.
Mate.
So downwind, you want spin on the ball, so people would change it for a softer compression.
right.
And into the wind, you want a
your
harder
pinnacle.
ball. You get the harder compression out. So
Well, in this place, you'd have the
What
Pro
would you have?
V1 left dash
yes,
into the wind,
yes.
and then you would have the Pro V1 X.
X downwind.
Downwind.
Okay, all right.
That's right.
They both don't have red numbers, though, do they?
That's
Okay.
right. They've got different colour numbers. You'd be busted, but
Okay.
you might be able to get away with it with just the dashes.
Number 4.
Hmm.
This one, it's always a fine line because some players, they don't actually know this is happening. But, the hot face on the driver.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, the old trampoline effect. So
Wow.
because the manufacturers have them so close to the cusp of what's
being
legal
right.
and what's not. If you use them enough, all of a sudden, oh, hang on, this becomes illegal. Now they have started testing that out
That's
on
right.
tour.
So the deal is, if your club head speed is 100 miles per hour, it's only allowed to come off at 150 miles per hour.
Okay.
That's the deal.
Is
So
that it?
a hot face would be 100 mile an hour ball speed, club head speed, and the ball pumping off at 160.
Mm.
No
All right.
good. Yeah.
That's number 4. Number 3 is the old, your ball's in the rough and you think, is this a fairway wood? And you get the fairway wood out and you give it the pat down.
Yeah.
Okay. And what happened with me in that Asian tour event many years ago, that was very prevalent. And then the hand went down as well. The pressing of grass with the hand. That's not good.
What was he doing?
That's not
feeling
good.
to see if there's an acorn behind his ball or something. What did he
I can
say?
tell you the lie he had, he was only ever going to get a wedge out of it, and all of a sudden this high floating 6-iron with spin came out of it.
Yeah.
So anyway.
And look, you and I had this conversation with Dean Baker Finch, by the way, and we said you are allowed to let the club sit behind the ball.
Oh, yeah.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, half a dozen maybe.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. That was number 3. Number 2, a very grey area, and a lot depends on your playing partners here as well, is when you hit it into a penalty area, like it's curving away.
Oh, the cross line.
And where does it cross?
Yes.
And I think it crosses way up there, and the playing partner's like, I think it's a bit further back. It's way back here. It didn't even get over the tee box.
That's right.
You got to reload.
The tee box, mate. What are you talking about?
A slap slice, a snap
it's
slice.
And then it's your word against
and
his
then
word.
Away you go. Yeah.
Especially if you're in 2s.
Oh, and get caddies involved, and it can get ugly at times.
At least when you're in 3s. Yeah. And you and the other bloke look at each other and go, mate, it didn't cross.
You need some backup.
If you're playing in 2s and that happens, it's awkward.
It happened at the Players' Championship, I reckon, 2 or 3 years ago, where I don't know which group it was, but it was the 16th hole, the par 5, and this guy was saying, no, it crossed up there, and the other two were going, no, it was way back here. They got a rules official involved. It was pretty heated.
I can't remember who the player was. I wish I could. I can remember it happening.
Okay. And then number 1, I have seen this on tour, and I have stood next to the player that has done this and looked
major winner
straight in the eye. I'm not going to go any further than that. And you could get me in trouble here, Mark. Okay, not going to go any further than that. It's when it only ever happens on the short putts, a 3-footer, maybe it's a 2.5, 3.5 footer. Right. It's in that heebie-jeebie zone.
That's right.
And someone goes up to mark the ball. And for those, if I'm going to do this,
I might have a 10-cent piece.
Yeah, I do. No, you do have a 10-cent piece. So let me put my phone out there as we should probably grab a Pro V1 ball.
I'll get a ball.
Yeah, you go and do that. So this is for our YouTube video followers. You'll be able to see this and what happens. For our audio listeners, you're just going to have to, imagine.
Well, Mark's disappeared.
He's really got
away. We're in a room full of Pro V1 ball boxes right behind us here.
Hang on, notice the piece. Oh, he's back. Okay, the piece in quiet. So the ball is there. Which camera are we going on? We'll go on the big one. Okay, here we are. So the ball's there, Mark, right? And I'm going in that direction.
Yes.
And I go into mark it. Normally you just put the coin right behind the ball. What I have seen someone do is put it next to the ball. So now if you look on the camera, it's next to it. And it's all in the one motion. It's sort of that one, pick the ball up, all in one swift motion. But then if you're going to double down, right, what you then do is rather than putting it there, you move it another ball or so and quickly pick the coin up. The ball doesn't roll like that, obviously. So all of a sudden, you've gained 3 or 4 inches.
That's it. Your 2.5 footer, that might have been a curler, is now 2.25 feet.
It's like a tap in now. So anyway.
It is amazing how many people think they can get, like in amateur golf, I see it.
Yeah.
You see it. You kind of just go, I'm not going to make a big deal of it. But in professional golf, it happens. It's unbelievable.
The first time I saw that in a pro tournament, I sort of out of the corner of my eye and I thought, did I just see that? No, surely not. And then the next 3-footer, I saw it happen again. I thought, oh, hang on. No, that can't be right. So the next time this person had, not a major winner, it's all good.
Yeah.
The next time this person did it, when they had the 3-footer and they went into mark, I went right next to the hole and I just stared down at this guy and he went like this and he looked up at me like that and I was just like this and he just went, okay,
he did the right thing.
He did it properly. And again, when he put it back, I was staring at him again.
Good.
And he knew.
That's good.
He knew. So anyway, you got to do it.
Far be it from me to cast any aspersions whatsoever, but you look, Nick, like that's not the first time you've done that.
I noticed that he made the list in record time.
Yeah.
Record time.
We had a few minutes off there in the breaks. It's all
very
good.
interesting.
Well done.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. That's the BetR top 5. BetR, keep ahead of the game. Now, feedback.
Yes.
Talk Birdie feedback. Thanks to Southern Golf Club.
Now, the first bit of feedback we've got here, well, not the first bit, but we had a lot of feedback on the John Senden chat that we had last week.
Was great, wasn't it?
Gosh, it was so good. How good was Senden?
Man.
Yeah,
so
He's
amazing.
a good man.
Lots of great feedback on that. I'll just read out maybe 3 or 4. Karen Harding. Such strong positivity from John, whose family has already been tested deeply, and that's to be admired. I'm wishing them all the best, and thanks for the pleasure that his great golf has brought to others so far.
Yeah, well, Sendo's son, for those who don't know, had a diagnosed with a brain tumour early on and so far so good. So, I mean, it has been a number of years since that happened, but young Jacob, he's doing well.
He's doing well.
This comes from David Blacker. Terrific interview. I also have Parkinson's, and I found this inspiring and encouraging for my attempts to continue golfing. John's descriptions of how he was coping were illuminating. And Nick and Martha, I think you both asked very good questions, and I'm pleased you used the Parkinson's Australia information. That's from Dr. David Blacker, who's a neurologist and a board member of Parkinson's Australia and has Parkinson's.
Good on you, Doc. Make sure you keep playing the game, Doc.
He knows what he's talking about.
Good on you.
Yes, indeed.
Longy. I was a junior at Logan City under Tom Linsky. I caddied for Len Thorley as a school kid on Queensland trainee days. John was the cream of the crop. My brother, who was better than I got to play with John. I will never forget his swing and his ball striking. Ken Druce was another Queensland trainee just after John, who had a similar game. Great interview. Loved it.
Pleasure. Good on you, Kenny. I hope Kenny's out there.
Druce,
he's a great man.
Him and his son, Sam Druce, who does a lot of stuff, some really good stuff on Instagram these days.
He's the physical fitness dude.
Yeah, he does a lot of good stuff, and then, with Ken as well. But they're coming to Melbourne soon, and might have a game of golf with them. Should probably see if we can get Sam and maybe even Ken on the pod.
Okay.
We'll see.
This one comes from Brad. Hey guys, great interview with Sendo and good insight into what he has and he's going through. I have Tourette's syndrome. I was diagnosed later in life. I'm 53. I've been playing golf for 40 years. I play off 6. I got down to 4 back in the day. And like Sendo, golf has helped me play with my condition and deal with the anxiety. Credit to him. Wish you all the best and keep up the good golf.
Good on you.
Brilliant.
This comes from Craig. One of my pals, Dave, also suffers with Parkinson's. He has faced up to it amazingly well. And this year, he's captain of the wonderful West Hill Golf Club in Surrey in the UK. He plays very well, and he's the same age as John was diagnosed about 7 years ago.
Wow.
So he's the captain of the club with Parkinson's, which I think is super impressive.
No, you got to keep, whatever you're doing, you just got to keep doing stuff.
Indeed.
Yeah. Lots of other ones on Sendo. We'll leave those there for now. Okay, this one comes from CT. Now, I didn't see this. CT is saying, Nick and Marco, did you happen to see Adam Scott hit the wrong ball in round 1 of the Cadillac Championship at Trump Doral?
Yeah.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
I would have thought this was pretty unique. Has it happened before that you know of?
It happens all the time. And that's why pros are putting, dots on their balls, because it does actually happen more than you think.
Why do you think I got my kangaroo on my tile list?
You got the kangaroo on the tile list?
I think I might have told this story about my they used to run this commercial in the US called How Did You Mark Your Tile List?
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
And all the players were coming through. They were shooting, the titleists were coming through, shooting the commercial, and it's 3 dots, it's a line.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the last players, and they go, how do you mark it? And I said, well, I put a kangaroo on there. They go, what?
Yeah.
You put a kangaroo? I'm like, yeah.
They loved it.
And is it a stamp? No. So I drew it, showed them, and it made all the titleist commercials. So it was a lot of
isn't
fun.
that great?
Yeah, it's popular. But I know exactly.
Now you say it, I remember you on it.
I know exactly which ball is mine when there's 3 titleists in the fairway or in the rough. So.
I bet it would have happened. It would have been in the rough. Someone's got, and you look down, you can't quite see your dots, or maybe you see one dot, and it's similar to what you do, and you just hit. Yeah. You get down there, and all of a sudden you see, hang on, these aren't my dots.
Yeah. 2 shots.
By the way, well done to Scotty, 64 in the last round.
We'll get to that in the Pink Globals.
Yeah.
Okay, this from Thule. Hey, boys, love the show. Helps me fill the time between rounds. I was watching the LPGA the weekend, and I turned it off because they were focusing on Carlotta Saganda. I hope she never plays a mixed event with Keegan Bradley. They are painful to watch. That's from Thule.
Yeah,
Thule,
she's
you
on
are
the
spot on.
slow side. And a few ticks going on, but she's a heck of a player. She won the Solheim Cup for him a few years ago.
Ladies, LPGA Tour's starting to fine here and there, or are they giving shots?
Shot penalties.
Shot penalties.
Yeah, shot penalties.
So they're doing something, but it's still a little bit slow.
Yes.
We might just wrap with a couple on LIV. There's been so many comments on LIV, as you can imagine. This one from Pete. Who would have thought torching billions would not be a sound business plan? But this from Gareth, who has said, a sad day for Australian golf if LIV goes under. It was the only reason we got to see the likes of Rahm, Bryson and co.
Yep.
I'd love to think that the DP World Tour and LIV might come together as a world golf competition. We can't just have the PGA.
Well, the DP World Tour is there kind of by itself. It's a global tour. With them coming together, I think with LIV, with the Saudis taking their money out at the end of this year, I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
I think it's just over Red Rover.
Well, for Southern Golf Club, that is the feedback, and keep it coming. We love it. We've got so much we could do 3 hours on feedback, but we won't do that because what we do have to do now is the Pink Globals, Nick.
We certainly do. And we won't start with the Asian Tour results. We'll start with the PGA Tour.
Boycott the Asian Tour results this week as a show of strength at Talk Birdie to Me.
It was an interesting finish, I will say that, for other reasons. PGA Tour, they were in Doral, the Blue Monster as they call it. You know the Blue Monster that measures at 7,769 yards. And that's over 7,000 metres, folks.
God.
How long's Kingston Heath? 62, 6,300?
I think it's 63. It's 7,300 yards.
Okay, right. So it's about another 450 yards.
I did Augusta once, and the difference between Kingston Heath off the Australian Open tees and the Augusta Masters tees is you add 35 metres onto every hole.
Every hole. Oof.
Just go back another 35.
Yeah, crazy. But these players, they did not make it look long at all. Cameron Young shot 19 under. Thank you very much. He took a 6-shot lead into the final round, called the penalty on himself, still won by 6 from Scotty Scheffler, who once again didn't have his A game, but he still finishes runner-up. There was a wire-to-wire win for Cameron Young.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned Adam Scott earlier.
Yeah.
2-shot penalty first round, shot 76.
Yeah.
And then goes 71, 66, 64.
Good weekend.
For a tied fourth.
Remarkable.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah,
and that basically seals the deal for him to not only he's playing the PGA coming up, but he will get into the Open Championship, I think, as well.
Which will be his 100th major in a row.
Number 100.
Isn't that great?
So impressive.
That is fantastic. By the way, I did my masterclass on Cameron Young. I saw he's in the bag this week. He's a titleist player. And it's just interesting to see, the bounce on his wedges.
Pretty
Once
high.
upon a time, I would have associated that with an absolute hack. But now that has completely changed.
Changed your game.
It's changed everybody's game. I mean, I think the new ball and the new grooves and just everything, high bounce is the way to go. Anyway, that's in the masterclass a little bit later.
Just to close out the Doral of the other Australasians, Minwoo Lee tied for 18th, Ryan Fox tied 30th, and Jason Day tied for 38th. On the LPGA Tour, they were in Mayakoba, Mexico, where Nelly, after winning the Chevron, didn't take the week off. She went down there to play, which is quite fascinating. Guess what? She had another win.
Ridiculous.
6 events, 3 wins, 3 runner-ups this year. Yeah. She is just on another level.
Did you ever go to Mayakoba?
Yes.
It was a good place?
Fascinating place. Yeah. The golf course was Greg Norman designed. It was good. The first hole, okay, here's a scary thing. The first hole's a par 5.
Yeah.
And the second shot was over a cave in the fairway. Like you could, if you hit your tee shot too far, you went down into this cave. I never wanted to walk in there because it's black. Like you couldn't see what was in there. It was a penalty area.
Like a full-on cave.
It was a cave.
Like where the Crudes live.
Basically.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know how deep it went in there, but because you had all these iguanas and everything all over the golf course, like, very big things. But the funny thing was, every now and then you'd get a second shot where you had to hit over the cave with a fairway wood. It's a par 5. Yeah. And the lip was kind of like a fairway bunker in front of you. And if you had a slight downslope, you're thinking,
I better get it up here.
I don't want to offend this.
Otherwise, you're in the cave.
Otherwise, you're going
How deep was the
in.
cave? Like 50 yards in there? Or?
I don't know. I didn't want to go in and find out.
It's just like a black hole.
It looked like a black hole to me. So anyway, but it was a good golf course.
I've had people come back from there and say it is a fantastic place.
So Nelly had a streak of over 60 holes where she didn't make a bogey all week. Final hole, I think she had a 6-shot lead or a 5-shot lead, knocked it out of bounds or lost the ball and made a bogey on the last.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no. But
she won out of bounds and made a bogey.
Yeah, she holed a 20-footer for a 5. She had a 4-shot win eventually anyway. Best of the Aussies was Gabby Ruffles, tied for 27th. DP World Tour, they had the Turkish Open where Mikael Lindberg won by 2 shots from Italian Guido Migliozzi and Portugal's Daniel Rodriguez. Kazuma Kabori, good week, tied for 14th. Elvis Smiley was playing. Talking about him earlier, tied for 38th. Middle of the field there. Asian Tour,
before you go any further, I've never been to Turkey.
Neither have I.
And haven't you? Oh. Dan, have you been to Turkey?
No.
Okay. Could someone from the Wolfpack let me know, do you eat Turkish delight in Turkey?
Come on.
It is my favourite chocolate, by the way.
I hate it.
Really?
I can't stand
That's my favourite.
I can't stand Turkish delight.
It's my wife's favourite as well. She loves it.
I've always wondered whether that is, a big deal in Turkey.
I assume it comes somewhere from there.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What's your favourite chocolate then, Mark, if you don't like Turkish delight?
I like Top Deck.
What's top? I don't know what that is. What's that?
Top Deck
it's the white and...
It's like a block of chockey, but you got white on top and normal chocolate on the bottom.
There you go.
It's like when Stuart Sink takes his hat off. He looks like a piece of Top Deck.
What won't you have, Nick? What's the one you hate?
As in chocolate?
Yeah.
I struggled with the coconut. And what was the chocolate coconut ones?
Bounties.
Bounties. Yeah, struggled with those.
Yeah,
Right, struggled.
Bounty and Turkish Delight never touched in my household.
Turkish Delight, love them. It's my favourite.
In the box of favourites.
But we mostly have dark chocolate.
We just throw them in the
house,
bin.
So. Anyway. Okay. All right, back to the Ping Global results, by the way. The Asian Tour, obviously we heard the drama in Korea, but there was a playoff because originally there was 3 players tied at 11 under. 2-shot penalty later, there was only 2. Mingu Cho actually double bogeyed the last to get into the playoff. So he had a 2-shot lead playing the final hole, but he missed a 3-foot putt for bogey. It was a double bogey. And the other player in it was Min-Kyu Song, who ended up winning the playoff. So well done to him. Of the Australasians playing, Nick Vogt from New Zealand, he was tied for 19th best.
I wonder what Nick Vogt thought about it all.
Oh, he'd be an interesting one to chat to, actually, about it all, yeah. Ladies European Tour, they're in Mauritius, where Danish golfer Schmiller Sonderblue birdied the last hole for a 1-shot win. Kirsten Rudgley, yeah, very good. Kirsten Rudgley, another solid week, tied for 5th.
K-Rudge.
She's doing so well.
A star.
And then on the Champions Tour, speaking of top deck, Ping's own Stuart Sink.
Yes. Stuart Sink!
Won again. That's back-to-back majors. It was the Regions Traditions, which is a major over there. I don't know how it was a major. I think they have 5 or 6 majors on the Champions Tour. But that makes it 2 in a row.
Have 6 majors on the Champions Tour,
I don't know, 5 or 6. There is a few. You know who was second? Scotty Hend. He's doing well over there in the US.
He's done well in the last couple of majors, isn't he?
Yeah, he shot a final round 65, and third place was your favourite player, Colin Montgomery.
See his name.
Fourth was my buddy Soren Keltson. Steve Alker tied for 11th, and Cam Percy tied for 30th. Was the best of the Aussies.
Tough weekend for Sendo. I was following him on the weekend.
Yeah, he struggled.
Yeah, he had a tough one this weekend.
But he played all 4 days, so that's good.
Yeah. That's the Ping Globals.
Ping Globals, all done.
Now, hey, listen, before we go on to the masterclass, I just wanted to read out a message that we got here from Craig, Wolfpacker Craig. Craig has said, "G'day guys, love the podcast. A quick FYI, I just purchased a new Vokey Wedge from the Golf Clearance Outlet, and I not only got a great price, but they delivered to my door with no freight charges. How good is GCO?
Amazing.
That's very impressive.
I wonder if it was high bounce.
I bet it was high bounce because Sam Colosimo and the team at the Golf Clearance Outlet, they know what they're doing.
Okay.
I saw Sam Colosimo today at Victoria Golf Club, and they've got this new remote control buggy. You'll see me doing the ads for them.
Mm-hmm.
Sold out. It's so good.
Really?
It's sold out. The first container gone.
Wow.
So if you're looking, if you see the ads,
are they the ones with the lithium batteries?
Lithium battery, you can hardly see it,
and you need to get the Switch Star as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It is a very, very good remote control buggy. Sam was using it today and he absolutely loves it.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Anyway, so the masterclass coming up next, and that is for the Golf Clearance Outlet.
Golf buggies, golf carts, e-bikes, scooters. If it charges at home, chances are it's charging right now. Overcharging lithium batteries can damage your equipment, or worse, put your home at risk. SwitchStar PowerPoints deliver power for up to 8 hours, then switch off automatically. No apps, no Wi-Fi, nothing to remember. When you forget, SwitchStar doesn't. SwitchStar, every home should have one.
How about Cameron Young? What a win, he's so good. Now, I reckon so many people, they look at great players and they automatically think they've got low bounce wedges. I had a good look at Cameron Young's wedges and they're similar to mine, except mine are about 2 degrees stronger with each one, but they're the same sole and the same bounce. Now, my pitching wedge got 10 degrees, my gap wedge has got 12 degrees, my sand iron has got 14, bent a little bit, so it ends up with 15, exactly the same as Cameron Young. And my 60, well, it's bent to 61, it's got a little bit extra to bounce as well, and that would take it to 13. Now, I say so many people have got the wrong wedges in their bag, because when I see them chip, they take these great big divots. Next time Titleist is at your golf club with the Vokey wedges, have a try of some high bounce stuff. So, watch this. I'll have my practice swings and I'm hitting down, and it's very hard to take a big divot, and that's exactly what you want when you hit a shot. It comes off so clean. I never thought I'd be a high bounce man, Nick, but I
They're working
am
for you.
just loving it.
I just one thing.
Yes.
Sorry for touching it.
But
Whoever did the camera work for you, just need to go down a little so you can see the ball and the club interact.
There was an apology from the Kingston Heath Pro Shop.
Okay.
But I said, don't worry.
Don't worry.
It was okay. It was okay.
No.
But yeah.
I could see what you were doing.
If you're having practice swings and you're not taking a divot because you've got really, if you're having practice swings and you are taking a divot, go to your pro shop, go to your PGA Tour professional, and just see if you've got too little bounce on your sand nine. Because if you're having, what you want to be able to do is hit down with confidence. So even if you drop kick it, the ball still does what you want it to do.
Out of interest, when you get a firm lie, then what are you doing?
Well, in the bunkers from a firm lie, the 12-degree K sole that I've got is perfect for sandbelt bunkers, because what I do when I'm in the bunkers is I just put my buttons past the ball. So there's the ball. Where are we? There we go. There's the ball. If I'm in a bunker and it's a really firm lie, I put my buttons past the ball and it just makes it easy. It not only makes it, you hit down onto it, but it takes away the bounce on the bottom.
2-for-1 masterclass right there.
2-for-1 masterclass.
Hey, Nick, I just remembered something. Last week, Mark, you made a very bold prediction on the show. You said that at the weekend you had the monthly medal and you were feeling a course record coming on.
How did it go?
No, I didn't play on the monthly medal. I played on Friday. And I shot 78 instead.
No.
It was terrible.
What's the handicap now?
Still on plus
Still
one.
plus?
Yeah, no, I had a good run there for a while. I'll be on plus one for a while. I've had a good run. But this is working well. The thigh going back. If you haven't seen that YouTube special.
You know what? I tried that yesterday when I was up at Sanctuary Cove. Some good ones. I need to
15 people beat you.
Yeah, no. I need to work on it.
You need to work on it. All right, folks. Good luck with your golf this week, and we will catch you next time.
And by the way, no cheating this week.
No cheating.
Okay.
No, don't cheat.
Don't take Nick's top 5 advice.
Do not cheat.
Talk Birdie to Me with Nick O'Hearn and Mark Allen. Live from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters. Titleist, the #1 ball in golf. FootJoy, the #1 shoe and glove in golf. The Golf Clearance Outlet, they beat everyone's prices. Better, ahead of the game. Ping will help you play your best. And Host Plus, they can help you drive your retirement further. Now that's a plus. Issued by Host Plus Pty Limited. This is general advice. Consider the PDS and TMD on our website before deciding. Wherever you listen or watch, we'd love you to subscribe and share the pod with a friend. Talk Birdie to Me's executive producer is Dan Bradley at Kaizen Media. Sound design by Daryl Misson at loudzebra.com. And now from Titleist and FootJoy headquarters, that's been Talk Birdie to Me.
There are places whispered about long before you ever see them. Places you've roamed in your mind. Fairways shaped by time and by the players who left their stories there. They sit on the edge of imagination, out where golf becomes something more than a round. Yet the moments that matter are never solitary. They're shaped by the people beside you, by the mate who celebrates a pure swing, and the mate who steadies you when you lose it. It's the way connection lifts the day, and how a simple walk feels fuller, and the game feels even lighter when it's shared. Every moment eased by the company you keep, and strengthened by the bond that carries you forward. Some courses perfect the landscape, others the experience, and every now and then, both come together. Golf Flute exists to bring dreams to life. A chance for you and your crew to live the stories you've only heard about. Journey crafted. Memories waiting. The kind of trip you'll talk about for the rest of your life because of who you shared it with. Some dreams sit just out of reach until someone hands you the key. Yours is waiting. Join the club.